Y'all went elsewhere. But now that y'all see I'm the ticket, now y'all like, oh yeah, we want to fight Terence Crawford. We want Terence Crawford. That's the narrative now.
If Crawford has it in his mind
to fight
Boots, you might as well do it now.
Because now they begging for a fight. Now they want to fight me now. I don't sell, so there's no need for you to even mention my name no more. Don't say Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford has finally broken his silence on Jaron Boots Ennis, and his words have the entire boxing world buzzing. The tension between the old generation and the new wave has never been higher. Crawford, the man who shocked the world by conquering 3 divisions and humiliating Canelo Alvarez on the biggest stage, is now being chased by one of boxing's most dangerous young contenders. Meanwhile, Jaron Boots Ennis is coming off a terrifying first-round knockout that sent shockwaves through the division. This is not just trash talk, it is a warning. The super welterweight division is officially on notice. But just when fans thought this dream fight could become reality, Crawford's camp fired back with a response that stunned everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe, because this story only gets crazier as we break down how this quiet rivalry exploded into one of the biggest boxing conversations. You will see why, from Eddie Hearn's bold claims to Bomac's cold dismissal and Crawford's calm but sharp reply. This story, as it all pride, legacy, and subtle disrespect.
On business right now, because if you're Boots, right? And I guess the thing for Canelo is Floyd made some good money there. Canelo had a nice following. Is there a super big following for Boots outside of just the boxing world?
That's what Max is saying. The market is not that
I know,
big.
but what I'm saying is like, so the money was like, if I'm Crawford, would I jump out there and fight? Because Boots ain't no easy fight.
Jaron Boots Ennis has always carried confidence, but after his latest performance, that confidence turned into a roar the boxing world could not ignore. In his debut at 154 pounds, Ennis destroyed Wisma Lima in brutal fashion, scoring to knockdowns and ending the fight in the first round. It looked less like a debut and more like a statement of dominance, for the crowd barely had time to settle before Lima was on the canvas. Just like that, Boots Ennis announced himself as a serious problem at super welterweight. Within hours, social media exploded. Fans everywhere demanded the fight, Boots versus, but make it happen. Many called it all risk and little reward for Crawford. Others said Boots was the only man who could beat him. The numbers fuel the hype: 35 wins, 0 losses, 31 knockouts. That is not just a record, it is a warning. A young, hungry fighter stepping into Crawford's former territory. Clip 5. Now Ennis is calling out the man many consider the pound-for-pound king, while fans imagine Crawford versus Ennis. One person was not impressed. Crawford's longtime trainer shut it down completely. Brian Bomac McIntyre, Crawford's head coach, responded from overseas and made his stance clear. He said Ennis brings nothing to the table and the fight is not happening. That single statement hit Ennis supporters like a hard punch. But Bomac did not stop there. He explained it simply. Crawford is 38 years old, a multi-division undisputed champion with nothing left to prove. Ennis is 28, still building his name, and has not faced anyone close to Crawford's level. While Ennis is chasing names, Crawford is chasing legacy. That legacy includes dominating Errol Spence Jr., becoming undisputed, and then moving up to face Canelo Alvarez and making him look ordinary. Wherever Crawford goes, he does not just win, he takes According to Bomac, this is not a rivalry, is a gap in experience and purpose. Crawford has already written his story. Ennis is still at the beginning, but not everyone agreed. Some saw these comments not as confidence, but fear. One man was quick to fire back. Eddie Hearn never holds his tongue. Clickbait when it comes to his fighter Jaron Boots Ennis. Eddie Hearn is fully committed. In a recent interview, he made one of the boldest claims of his career. He said Boots Ennis is the best fighter in boxing today, and he did not care who disagreed. He insisted this was not promoter talk, But Belief Hearn doubled down, saying Ennis is not Crawford's future replacement. He is already better, 10 years younger, stronger, and ready now.
No, he don't bring nothing to the table. He got our leftovers. Why would Bud want to go backwards? Why would we want to go backwards? Bud looking for bigger and better fights. So where he can etch his name in the concrete forever. I don't know, because I really don't look at none of the welterweights since we cleared the division out. I'm done.
Hearn went even further, saying this is the most special fighter he has ever worked with. According to him, Ennis would run through Virgil Ortiz Jr. and anyone else at 154 pounds in his view. Boots is not the next Crawford, he is something different. That confidence split fans. Some believe Ennis must earn it, others think he is already destined for greatness. Still, not everyone was ready to crown him. Clip 10. That is when Shocker Stevenson spoke and people listened. The WBC lightweight champion praised Boots, but stayed honest. He said Boots is a great fighter, but he is his own man and Crawford is his own man. Stevenson made it clear greatness cannot be copied. He called Ennis the real deal, but said it is too early to label him Crawford's successor. He reminded fans that before becoming king, Ennis must beat true championship-level opponents.
They made it look so easy. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 more in him. You know what I'm saying? Training camp will try harder. You know what I'm saying?
O's words brought balance back to the conversation. It was no longer about hype, but proof inside the ring. With Ennis knockout still fresh, the pressure shifted to Crawford, because when Crawford speaks, the boxing world pays attention. Clip 12. When Crawford finally responded, he stayed calm. He did not insult anyone. He simply spoke honestly on All the Smoke with Andre Ward. He brushed off the noise, saying he is relaxed and unsure about his next move. No drama, no emotion. Just a man who has already achieved everything he set out to do.
Absolutely incredible. I was just actually posting and I said this. I've worked with some incredible fighters. This young man is a phenomenon. He's 28 years old. He's 35-0. He has incredible defensive skills and footwork, but he comes to seek and destroy and has brutal KO power. Please enjoy at Jaron Ennis' journey. I need to do my job because he will not lose from 154 pounds all the way to 168 pounds.
Crawford talked about family, reflection, and letting the future come naturally. But the message was clear. He is not avoiding anything. He is in control. At 38, his career is about legacy, not validation. Undisputed titles, lead victories, and dominance across eras. His tone said it all. If Ennis wants to reach him, he has to earn it.
Said however he wants with Virgil Ortiz.
Honestly,
anybody, wherever I want, as long as I'm focused and locked in, having a great training camp, and like I said, I feel great at 154, and it's time. Like I said to Eddie, bring him on.
For fans, that was not enough. Crawford's calm only fueled curiosity. Was this the quiet before another storm? His team added more fuel. Fans have demanded Crawford versus Ennis for weeks. Ennis' biggest win came against a solid champion who held a belt only because Crawford vacated it. Bomac reminded everyone of that, saying those belts once belonged to Crawford.
Hell yeah, I think Boots is a hell of a fighter. I don't know about the natural sensation, whatever that is to Terence Crawford. I think Boots is his own fighter, Terence is his own fighter, but
Crawford's resume speaks for itself. From lightweight to welterweight, he defeated champions across 3 divisions. He never took easy fights. When he debuted at welterweight, he destroyed Jeff Horn, who had beaten Manny Pacquiao. Ennis debuted at 154 against Lima, who was talented. But unknown Bomac said it clearly, this is not the same conversation. Crawford is chasing history, not attention. After beating Canelo at an impossible weight, he has earned the right to choose only legacy fights.
I think they both hell of a fighters. I've been around Boots for years, and he's the truth.
And last one for me, I'll let you go. Obviously, everyone's talking about a potential fight, you and Teofimo. Is there any updates to that? I mean, is that something that you are looking towards?
Yeah, that's the fight I want. So, ain't no updates. I don't speak business until the deal is done. So, nothing to talk about.
The Crawford's team. Ennis is not a threat. He is a distraction. But fans disagree. Social media has turned this into a generational fantasy. Experience versus youth, precision versus power, legacy versus ambition. Fans are not asking anymore, they are demanding it. Some see it as Crawford's final challenge. Others see it as Ennis' path to superstardom. One comment said it best: if Crawford wins, He is the greatest. If Ennis wins, he becomes the future.
To be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, like I said, you know, everything's up in the air right now. I'm just, you know, enjoying my family, enjoying, you know, to be able to say, you know, look what I accomplished.
Analysts have begun breaking it down. Crawford tactical brilliance versus Ennis athletic explosiveness, both dangerous, both intelligent, but there is a catch. Report say Crawford would only fight for a 9-figure payday, around $100 million. That kind of money changes everything.
Or what I'm about to accomplish next. So I'm just chilling right now. I haven't even got the time to sit down with my team and talk with them and, you know, things like that. I talk with my family. I know with my family more, but, you know, it's a team effort.
While fans dream, the business side calculates. Crawford wants moments that define greatness. A move to middleweight could make him a 4-division champion. Ennis, meanwhile, is building his own legacy. He wants Virgil Ortiz Jr. and other elite names. He is not just chasing belts. He is chasing respect.
You know, all these guys that see now, they say, oh, he's the ticket. Win, lose, or draw, he's the ticket. I'll fight Terence Crawford. Come on, man. Boots had a chance to fight me.
One man guards the throne, the other climbs toward it. The world wants their paws to collide. Crawford says Ennis brings nothing. Eddie Hearn says Ennis is already the best. The truth lies somewhere in between. That is why this story will not die. Is legacy versus potential, the legend versus the rise. The question remains, is Crawford protecting his throne or proving he is untouchable?
Do you think a move to 160 would make sense?
I mean, if you want to do it, you know, it'd be a challenge. If you want to challenge yourself, yeah, I don't mind.
I beat this guy. It's an excuse. I beat this guy. You know, he's too young or whatever. So I'm never really going to give my full respect until afterwards. Yes, you know, it's a lot of people that's changing their narrative. Like, man, y'all watching something great right now, and we not appreciating it. And it's sad to say that we waking up at the tail end of his career, you know. But now everybody, oh, I'll fight Terence, or I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, okay, cool. When y'all had y'all opportunity, you know, y'all went elsewhere. But now that y'all see I'm the ticket, now y'all like, oh yeah, we want to fight Terence Crawford. We want Terence Crawford. That's the narrative. Doing extraordinary stuff, like going up 2 weight classes to fight the best fighter in that division, the #1 guy that's the face of boxing, you know. And the way that I handled that, people like, oh man, something had to be wrong.
But I want Virgil Ortiz next. And if we can't get Virgil Ortiz next, I heard that Baby Cub was calling me out too. Charlo, he can get it next. Fundora, what's his name? Baccarat, Bartram.
Boxing news, updates, and moments. Subscribe, ring, wire extra. Turn on notifications and check out our other videos. Until next time, stay sharp.